Please stand for the presentation of colors by the Oscar Smith High School Air Force Junior ROTC Honor Guard, the playing of the national anthem by the Oscar Smith High School Symphonic Band, and the Pledge of Allegiance. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, to welcome you this morning is our principal, Paul Joseph.
We would like to recognize some special guests who are with us today. I ask those being recognized to stand as your name is called and remain standing until everyone in your group has been recognized. Please hold your applause until the entire group is introduced. Join us from our Chesapeake School Board members, Mr. Elijah Colon, Ms. Malia Huddle, Mr. Michael Lamonia, and Mr. Norman Poole. Also today with us, Chesapeake Public Schools Superintendent, Dr. Jared A. Cotton. You can clap. Members of the Superintendent's Cabinet are also joining us. Would you please stand as a group at this time to be recognized? And again, clap again. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, to share the history of the senior class this evening is the senior class president, Ayanna Coleman.
Guys, please bear with me. I'm going to try not to start crying. Hey, y'all. Good morning. My name is Ayanna Coleman. First, let me just say, the pressure of making this speech, very real, and making sure I say the right thing, even realer. I've been given this platform to speak, and there are so many things I could say, but I'm gonna stay on topic, and I'll save the rest for my Instagram story rants. I want to start by acknowledging and congratulating us, the class of 2025, for being the largest graduating class in the country and the first class to be back all 4 years post-COVID. That alone says so much about our story. We walked into high school still carrying the weight of the world, adjusting to a life that didn't feel steady. And even then, we showed up for the most part. And sometimes that was more than enough. But honestly, I struggled with writing this because how do I stand here and give a speech about closing this chapter when deep down, I'm not even ready to let go of it. Oscar Smith has been more than just a school to me. It's been a place that changed me. I've met so many people here who also changed me for the better and for the worst. I've experienced real struggle, learned real life lessons, and discovered strength I didn't know I had. So yes, I'm endlessly grateful for Oscar Smith. I once heard the phrase, prepared but not ready. That's been me my whole life. Prepared for graduation, prepared to walk across the stage, but actually ready for what's next? I don't know. I'm still figuring that out. We're supposed to have a plan. We're supposed to know what we want, but real talk, I didn't always know. I still don't fully know. Some of the goals they made us write freshman year, they got lost under stress, under grief, under trying to just make it through. I've always struggled with setting goals. That might sound strange to say during a graduation speech, but it's the truth. It's not that I don't care, it's just that I didn't always know where to aim. But what I've learned is that your strength doesn't come from having it all figured out. It comes from showing up, even when you're unsure, even when it's hard. It comes from growing through the confusion. That's what I did. If you asked me last year what I'd be doing after graduation, I never would say I'd be joining the Army National Guard. But here I am. Proof that you don't have to have it all planned out. Some of us had to grow up faster than we wanted to. I know I did. Some of us were dealing with things that nobody saw, but through all of that, we kept going. We showed up for ourselves, and we showed up for each other. So no, I don't have all my goals in a perfect list, and maybe some of you don't either, but what we do have is something even better, resilience. So as we move forward, let's create goals that feel right to us, not just the ones that look good for the aesthetic. And finally, if no one else has said it today, I am so proud of you. Oscar Smith takes a lot out of you. It can be draining, overwhelming, and it can feel like a lot. But thanks to this school, I got to share a space with all of you. I found people who became my best friends, people I now call family. Thank you will never feel like enough to every teacher, principal, staff member, security guard, janitor, and student I've crossed paths with. Thank you for helping shape the version of me standing here today. And to the man above, I am grateful God gave me the strength to keep going and put breath in my body to wake up, even when I wasn't always on time. I couldn't imagine calling anywhere else my high school for the past 4 years. Oscar Smith made me, me, and now it's my alma mater. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Oscar F. Smith.
It is my honor to present the class of 2025 salutatorians, Cindy Zen and Alec Iman.
Good morning, everyone. Teachers, families, and the class of 2025. Thank you all for being here. I'm Cindy, your co-salutatorian, and I was asked to talk about setting and achieving goals. One thing I've learned in high school is how personal goals can shape us. As co-president of our UNICEF club, I was winging it at first, but by setting small goals and maybe bribing friends with snacks, we pulled off meaningful projects. Those small wins, whether in clubs or classes, taught me to persevere even when times got tough. Our class is full of similar stories. Some of us aimed for college, others to master a trade, ace an audition, or break a sports record. Sometimes we hit the mark. Other times, our paths changed and we discovered something unexpected. But in every case, setting a goal pushed us to try harder, stay later, and dream bigger. Today, we celebrate a goal we've all worked towards, graduation. We should be proud of reaching this milestone and of all the work and growth it took to get here. We'll move on to new goals, college, jobs,
the military, or something unexpected, but if we carry the same humor, heart, and hard work that got us through high school, we'll be ready for whatever comes next. As we go forward, let's keep setting goals and supporting each other as we always have. That is a spirit of perseverance. And it reminds me of one of my favorite quotes from artist Solana Imani Rowe, better known as SZA. In her song, Pretty Little Birds, she sings, "You are but a phoenix among feathers, but you swim as well as you fly." To me, that's what reaching goals is really about. Rising after the setbacks, adapting when things don't go as planned, and still choosing to move forward. Those are the actions that got us to graduation, and I know it'll carry us through whatever comes next. Congratulations, class of 2025.
I'm with Diana on this one. The pressure on this speech after those two phenomenal ones is pretty high. Good morning to all. It would be improper to begin this speech without first congratulating each and every one of you on this monumental accomplishment. I distinctly recall Mr. Joseph setting two goals for us freshman year. One was to ensure we graduate, and the other was to enact a plan after graduation. I can proudly say that we have all accomplished the former and are all well on our way to completing the latter. After around 720 days, 5,760 hours, 345,000 minutes, or 20,736,000 seconds of time at Smith, it's hard to imagine moving on. Yet it's time to join society and be leaders in other places now. We've all come so far from once puny kindergartners to now fully functioning, soon-to-be independent adults. And I'm so glad to have shared this journey with all of you. Today, once we leave these doors, we embark on a new adventure, holding the tools we gained from our extensive education and childhood experiences. Thus, whether you're going into the military, attending a college or university, going straight into the workforce, taking time off, or undergoing any other walk of life to complete Mr. Joseph's second goal, remember the foundation of relationships, skills, and memories you gain from your time here, and use them to help achieve your dreams. Now, considering this theme of goals, I'd like to leave you all with one before you embark on the next phase of your life. Secondary schooling has one purpose. In fact, it was even stated on our new Chromebook wallpapers this year that we all had to endure. School prepares students to be functioning members of the society. This society that schooling has prepared you for relies on our differences. Diversity is America's strength. Hence the name, the Great American Melting Pot. Diversity of ideas, beliefs, values, knowledge, backgrounds, experience, people, and so on. So, when you walk out of these doors today, and every day so forth, recall the diversity in this room, that when combined together in a concrete box for 4 years, achieved a goal as important and memorable as walking across this very stage today. With that knowledge, seek to carry an open mind to find understanding across our many differences, especially as you enter a world where futile divides make us weak. As it is this understanding or cognizance of others that compromise and compassion can form out of, which are the essentials for American democracy and human coexistence. Only once we understand each other can we work to benefit all. Thank you, and congratulations.
It is my honor to present the class of 2025 Valedictorian, Vedant Dixon.
This moment has been described in 100 different ways. A finish line, a beginning, a chapter closing, but today, I don't want to dress it up. What we've completed over the past 4 years took so much time and effort, and that's not a small thing. Behind every grade, every project, every late night, there were decisions to keep going even when it would have been easier not to. Whether we're at the top of the class or barely staying afloat, every one of us had to overcome challenges by setting goals and working hard to achieve these goals. That's the work that no one else sees. What we've gone through here in Smith will stay with us longer than anything that we've written in our notebooks. This speech isn't a celebration of perfection. We've all made mistakes and we've all struggled. But the important thing is that we've adapted and overcame. That is success. Not in the flashy sense, but in the quiet way that actually builds character. And that's what Smith has taught us. Now we face the world beyond Smith. It's not going to be as simple or as predictable, but we're not stepping into it blindly. We've learned how to find success. We've learned how to take smaller steps to achieve a larger goal. And we've learned that doing things right often takes more time than we want to give. This character that we've built at Smith will help us achieve greater heights. There's a pressure on us to succeed as we walk out of these doors, to make a name or to do something great. But I hope that we also remember as we leave and become members of society that we don't need to rush into someone else's definition of success, but rather we need to achieve our own individual definitions of success. To our teachers, thank you not just for your knowledge, but for your patience as well. And to our families, thank you for the support. And to each other, thank you for the conversations, the help in all the difficult days, and the small moments of encouragement that made every day a little easier and helped us get here today. We're not leaving here as finished products, and we're not supposed to be. But we're more prepared than we might realize, because through these years of high school, we may not have gotten all the answers right, but we've learned how to find them. Thank you, and congratulations.
Before we begin today's recognition of our seniors' accomplishments, I would ask you to please observe a moment of silence to honor the memory of Dontario Bunch, a senior who died earlier this year. Earl Nightingale said, "People with goals succeed because they know where they are going." The graduating seniors of Oscar Smith High School set a number of goals for themselves. Many of these goals have been achieved in high school, while others remain to be earned over time. Tonight we will share samples of the goals our seniors set and achieved while in high school. We will also look at the goals seniors have set for themselves for their lives after high school. A famous Virginian named Arthur Ashe once said, "Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can." The graduates of the class of 2025 have honored these words and have taken positive steps to meet their goals. They have taken stock of where they are and made great efforts to realize their goals and dreams. Tonight's graduation is one of the many goals each student has set and has now achieved. And remember, when I call out your name or group, you stand up. Remember? All right. Our music program is one to be envied. For the second straight year, Smith was named a Virginia Music Educators Association Blue Ribbon School. Our chorus, band, and orchestra programs all earned superior ratings in their district assessments. Rima Fawara, Jeremy Jackson, and Taylor Whitaker were selected to participate in the all-district chorus. Rima Fawara was selected to the All-Virginia Choral Ensemble. Thank you. Denia Head, Kaya Harrison Green, Caius Person, Madison Vilawald, Marquela Bassnight, and Jayla Coel performed at the American String Teachers Association National Festival in Atlanta. Thank you. Lila Colon is a true music all-star from Smith. She was awarded the John Philip Sousa Award for superior musicianship, leadership, and dependability. She has been in the orchestra, chorus, guitar class, symphonic band, jazz band, pep band, and the spring musical. She was also the drum major for our Mighty Marching Tigers. Will all the students who took part in any of our music programs please stand? Thank you. Thank you. Winnie Wong, whose piece Plugged Intake was selected to be published in a hardbound book sponsored by Celebrating Art. Eva Montpremier, our yearbook editor, served as a State of the Schools representative for Oscar Smith. Phoenix Banks had a stellar high school career. Last August, Phoenix was selected as one of the Faro 15 and worked with comedian Jay Farrow and 14 other Chesapeake students who performed at the Chesapeake Schools Empowerment Leadership Conference. The College Board recognized a number of our students for academic achievements. The National African American Recognition Program named Zora Achua, Tiana Ashford, Leonardo Crawford, and Addison Kithcart as honorees. National First Generation Recognition Program named Joshua Lee, Tina Pan, and Cindy Zen as honorees. Riley Cornelise, Vedant Dixit, Alec Iman, and Cindy Zen are honored as commended students by the College Board. Hannah Sprague was named a National Merit Scholar finalist. A number of our seniors took part in activities and sports program offered by the Virginia High School League during high school. Hannah Sprague, again, took second place in the regional Lincoln-Douglas debate. Our one-act play team took the runner-up spot in the regional competition. Just a few weeks back, many of these students took part in the spring musical, A Chorus Line. Would all the students who participated in the one-act play or spring musical please stand? Thank you. 3 of our seniors were honored by the Chesapeake Sports Club as their Athletes of the Year. Jamari Deloach was the Football Player of the Year. Lisa Murphy was named the top gymnast in Chesapeake. Jacoby Harper was the Boys Basketball Player of the Year. 4 Smith teams were regional champions this year. Our boys basketball team defeated Lansdowne to take that title, making it all the way to the state semifinals. Jacoby Harper was named first team All-Region and first team All-State. Anthony Lewis was also named first team All-Region. Would all the members of the regional championship boys basketball team please stand? Our Scholastic Bowl team repeated as regional champions and ultimately ended up placing in the Final Four in the state. Members of that team took part in the televised Battle of the Brains competition, making it to the semifinals this year. Riley Cornelise and Hannah Sprague were named to the Battle of the Brains East All-Star squad. Their team went on to defeat the West All-Stars. Would all the members of the regional championship Scholastic Bowl team please stand? Our boys football team set a goal of making sure this year's team made a statement to all other Virginia schools. Brandon Nesbitt, Trey Jones, Damari Deloach, and Jordan Raymer were named both first team All-Region and first team All-State. The Smith football team went undefeated this year, winning the district, regional, and state championship. Would all the members of the Virginia Group 6 state championship football team please stand? Smith's outdoor girls track team placed first in the Region 6A track meet. Would all the members of the girls outdoor track team please stand? A number of other Smith athletes were honored this year. Cameron Holly Wingfield was the wrestling regional runner-up. Both our boys and girls indoor track teams were regional runner-ups. Derek Harrell, Tyra Price, and Tara Jenkins were regional indoor track champions. Our boys soccer team had an outstanding season, making it to the regional semifinals. Bruce Thornton and Ruben Villalobos Flores were selected to the second team All-Region. Marco Hernandez was a first team selection. Would all the members of the boys soccer team please stand? Please remain standing, because I'm going to ask if you are in high school and participate in any VHSL activity or sport, please stand. Anyone. Thank you. Genelise Rodriguez Inchate Gui was born in Puerto Rico. along with Jerson Ruiz Gomez, who was born in Guatemala, and Anthony Romero, who was born in Honduras. They earned the prestigious State Biliteracy Seal. Cindy Garcia Delgado moved from El Salvador and became fluent in English in less than 3 years. She was honored for outstanding achievement in bilingualism. If you're born in another country, please stand. Thank you. Our seniors looked to the future and chose one of 4 distinct career pathways. Many seniors attended the Chesapeake Career Center and earned certifications that will enable them to begin their careers tomorrow. Jamie Wynn was named the Smith winner of the J.A. Cotton Scholarship. A number of students who attended the Chesapeake Career Center signed contracts for career employment, including Jadalyn Forbes, who will be a 911 operator with Chesapeake Police Department, Jalen Gamble, who signed on as an HV technician with Comfort Systems, Jace Johnson is a collision repair technician with Mako, Micaiah Harvey and Nevaeh Howard will both finish early childhood program and will work with the YMCA. If you earned a career certification from the Chesapeake Career Center, please stand. Thank you. The military is another career option for many of our seniors. The Boys and Girls Club honored Demaya Ray Bandy as the State of Virginia Military Youth of the Year. On June 12th, she advanced to compete as the Regional Military Youth of the Year. Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Edgenelise Rodriguez Injategi was the cadet commander of our Air Force Junior ROTC program. Her leadership and community service serves as an inspiration to our other cadets. Cadet Captain Anthony Stavenall also served as Flight Officer and Inspector General for our program. Would all of our seniors who plan to join a branch of the military please stand? Thank you. Our third career track offers seniors the opportunity to meet with companies who will train them for their careers. Many of our students attended our Life After High School event in April and will soon begin career training with one of the cooperating sponsors. Would all the seniors who attended this year's Life After High School program please stand? Many of our seniors learned they had opportunities that were not available when their parents were in school. Jancel Sanchez Feliciano knew that his father did not have the opportunity to purchase a class ring when he graduated in 2002. Jancel used his own money to purchase one for his father. Jancel, get back up. All right, got to stand again for this next part. Jancel, stand back up. All right. Jancel joins a group of seniors who will soon begin their careers with the Military Sealift Command and will travel the world. Desiree Brewer, Cameron Brown, Justice Cherry, Cordero Hamlin, Jaywan Haney, Antoine Hurdle, Justin Kennedy, Ricky Lee, Jamari Porter, Josiah Winfield, and Nathaniel Woodson will join the Military Sealift Command this summer. Are you standing? Thank you. Our fourth career track is for those who will need a college degree. Many seniors plan to go to college to get the skills required for their careers. Some knew early on this was an option, while others didn't reveal that themselves to them later in life. Smith has 2 incredible programs to prepare students for college. If you're in our AVID program, please stand. Thank you. If you are in the International Baccalaureate Diploma program, please stand. Thank you. The light bulb of inspiration doesn't go off at the same time for everyone. El Mehdi Ben Hassan is one senior who might be willing to say the light didn't shine early on in high school. Born in Morocco, El Mehdi once considered not completing his graduation requirements in order just to get a GED. He had a change of heart and is not only graduating tonight, but he's offered admission to 3 colleges with scholarships available as well. A number of our seniors have clearly defined career plans after college. Haley Johnson will go to George Mason University on a rowing scholarship with the eventual goal of becoming an ophthalmologist. Param Patel was the winner of numerous business and marketing department awards a few weeks back. He plans to major in business information systems at VCU. We're very happy as well to announce that 3 of our seniors will become teachers after high school. Amaya Corprew, Diamond Morning, and Aaliyah Grant were the first 3 Smith seniors to sign contracts with Chesapeake Public Schools in the Teachers for Tomorrow program. Upon graduation from college, all 3 will be offered teaching contracts with our school system. Excuse me. This year's seniors were offered over $40 million in merit-based scholarships. If you plan to go to college after high school, please stand. Thank you. Our vision for our school is for each student to graduate on time and to leave high school with a viable career path for life after high school. Seniors, if you have a career plan, please stand. That should be all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the goal-setting and goal-achieving seniors of the class of 2025. Be seated. Thank you.
It is with great pleasure that I recognize those students who have been awarded scholarships. You have a supplement in your program listing the names of the students, the names of the scholarships, and the amounts of the scholarships. While there are others, these are the scholarships students verified with our Student Services Department in time to meet the printing deadline. Students, as I call your name, please stand and remain standing until all scholarship recipients have been called. Zora Achua, Aiden Amerson, Bryce Amerson, David Aristeo Maricias, Tiana Ashford, Gavin Bacowan, Phoenix Banks, Marquela Bassnight, Andrew Bedois, Colin Bell, Kayla Bell, Elmedi Ben Hassan, Jamila Boatwright, Anissa Booty, Christian Booth, Ayana Briette, Zaire Brown, Nevaeh Bryant, Kyrie Carr, Lila Colon, Bailey Congleton, Riley Cornelise, Jayla Cowell, Jaden Dabbs, Cooper Daniel, Demaya Daniels, Jordan Davila, Jamari Deloach, Fadant Dixon, Sophia Dorch, Abria Dozier, Alec Iman, J.D. Escalante, Zenaria Fitzgerald, Brianna Flowers, Bailey Gallagher, Juan Garcia Sanchez, Sai Sanjana Katati, Zachary Gatchelian, Danasia Griffin, Sunday Halsey, Giovanna Harper, Derek Harrell, Marco Hernandez, Jane Holman, Dashelle Isabuk, Savannah Jernigan, Angel Johnson, Haley Johnson, Janiyah Johnson, Takenya Johnson, Christopher Johnson II, Addison Kithcart, Addison Knapp, Ayana Knowles, Joshua Lee, Anthony Lewis, Natalie Mabry, Adriana Miller, Eva Monpremier, Leah Murphy, Leon Noguchi Wilkins, Mark O'Neill, Emily Ordaz Ramos, Tina Pan, Elijah P.A., Caius Person, Allison Pomerantz, Tyra Price, Gabrielle Pritchard, Taylor Putt, Kiera Ricketts, Adelie Reinhardt, Francisca Marie Santos, Cicera Sade, Tristan Smalley, Zinubia Smith, Sailor Sparks, Hannah Sprague, Silas Stanton, Dylan Stone, Kara Swanson, Daquan Thompson, Bruce Thornton, Wadi Thorogood, Shyla Totten, Zaria Triplett, Evan Trotman, Luis Velasquez Aguirre, Ashton Waddell, Cameron Walters, Winnie Wong, Jermaine Watson, Barbara Whaley, Taylor Whitaker, James Winston, Jamie Wynn, Cindy Zinn. Congratulations to all of you for your well-earned awards. Our total scholarship amount offered for 2025 is $40,356,126. Congratulations.
Diplomas will now be presented to each of the graduates. We know that each family would like to hear the name of the graduate called. Please do not make long, loud acknowledgments after a name to ensure that each student receives the proper recognition. Together, we will recognize the graduates as a group. Zora Mambo Achua. Kalia Zariana Acosta. Elijah Adams. Alicia Marie Albert. Amaya Salaj Alexander. Marsalis Kayer Alexander. Kayvon Anthony Alexi. Jasmine Ariana Serenity Allegan. Ava Elise Allred. Alan Bainey Almazar. Yamel Maria Almazar. Denasia Cosmaya Alston. Alman Ririrmir Alvarez Duban. Brittany Soad Amaya Basilio. Aiden Grant Amerson. Bryce Walker Amerson. Denila Jaquay Anderson. Jaslyn Aaliyah Anderson. Gio Vincent Tenorio Angeles. Darwin Adonai Cartagena. David Bryce Aristeo Mercias. Akira Shantae Arrington. Chase Preston Arrington. Tiana Marie Ashford. Gavin James Bacowen. Jacob Scott Baker. Joseph Alexander Baker. Jesse Allen Bancroft Jr. Dakota Jemiah Banks. Phoenix Lene Banks. Robert Khalid Barrett. Anaya Denise Bartholomew. Marquela Sajay Bassnight. Addison Gail Batres Velazquez. Preston Tyler Battle. Jamilato Kiswinsita Beba. Andrew Evan Bedoyce. Colin Adam Bell. Elijah Ezra Bell. Kayla Marie Bell. Elmedi Ben Hassan. Jaden Anthony Bethay. Braden Alexander Biggs. Jamilia Katiti Boatwright. Ebert Baron Boley. Anissa Lene Booty. Jasmine Michaela Booker. Christian Decatur Booth. Christiana Azaya Brabble. Christian Tyler Branch. Desiree Elizabeth Brewer. Shamira Anise Brewer. Ayana Jade Briette. Malachi Isaiah Brinkley. Anaya Leonie Britt. Dante Lavelle Brooks Jr. Cameron Amani Brown. Kayla Louise Brooks. Cameron Amani Brown. Coleman Maurice Brothers. Jalen Marcus Brown. Saada Tajay Brown. Sean Antonio Brown. Timothy Joseph Brown. Madison Angeline Bryant. Nevaeh Marie Bryant. Zytrell Eugene Bryant. Damian Gerald Bullerin. Kiwan Deontay Bunch. Tatiana Marie Burns. Kayana Kamara Butts. Jordan Alana Paulette Bird. Emily Jane Byrne. Charlie Antonio Cabrera. Torin Rain Marley Kale. James Alden Campbell. Jamari Marquise Carruthers. Kyrie Emmanuel Carr. Araya Carmel Carranza. Ebel Ade Carrillo Riz. Michaela Sade Carrington. Alkebia Samarie Lee Carter. Trayvon Aaron Carter. Randy Casilio Cruz. Ashlyn Grace Kaler. Nishanti Charlay Chapman Gray. Brandon Rondell Malik Chisholm. Justin Kayshawn Cherry. Gabriel Alexander Christensen. Janea Renee Church. Devon Chase Colfie. Mason Alexander Clark. Ayana Grace Coleman. Micah Araya Coleman. Ashton Nicholas Collins. Lila Ruth Cologne. Bailey Autumn Congleton. Kalim Jarrod Cooper. Braden Leary Copeland. Romero Sincere Copeland. Riley Benjamin Cornelise. Amaya Monet Corprew. Jayla Divine Coel. Ryan Lynn Crawford. Tiana Aaliyah Krosky. Jacob Robert Cross. Shirley Odalise Cruz Amaya. Jakaya Ariel Cuffey. Sydney Ray Cummings. Jaden Lamar Dabbs. Cooper Robert Daniel. Demaya Tennille Daniels. Adeline Marie Dankoff. Shiloh Trinity Davenport. Jordan Emmanuel Davila. Mackenzie Anita Davis. Malachi Robert Lee Antonio Davis. Naya Tari Davis. Quincy DeJuan Day. Nikki Caradad Dela Cruz. Aisha Luvette Deloach. Jamari Alexander Deloach. Jasmine Maria Deloach. Brianna Isabel Diaz. Jarek Giomar Diaz Navarro. Vadant Mare Dixit. Sophia Diane Dortch. Julissa Nigeria Downing. Abria Raquel Dozier. Juanasia Yvonne Drake. Darius Jerome Drumgold Jr. Perry Marcus Dunning. Amir Christian Elliott. Grace Ann Elsas. Alec James Iman. Valencia Jade Rebecca Irving. J.D. Angelise Escalante. Vishnu Espinal Sanchez. Mario Milton Ewers. Ali Kyle Faithful. Jakayla Denise Felton. Tayshawn Zion Isaiah Fields. Zanaria Lachey Fitzgerald. Elijah Danielle Flora. Brianna Marie Flowers. Brian Nasir Floyd. Cameron DeElijah Floyd Malone. Christiana Starr Flynn. Jada Lynn Christine Forbes. Rema Hilario Lua Forweba. Camilla Monet Fraser. Janaya Corinne Freeman. Mariah Laureen Freeman. Carter Tymon Fudgem. Tarika Tyshell Fuller. Bailey Reese Gallagher. Jalen Nicholas Gamble. Jeffrey Alexander Garcia Amaya. Yunny Isabel Garcia Gonzalez. Luis Fernando Garcia Somoza. Juan Garcia Sanchez. Saisen Juna Gatari. Zachary Danhino Marvilla Gachachuan. Anaya Christina Gatson. Rabion Lorenzo Gale. Marilyn Gillis IV. Brian Isaac Gonzalez. Yaciz de Amara Gonzalez Pena. Jai Elijah Goodman Shelley. Jacob Anthony Graham. Aaliyah Tamia Grant. Amarius Dominique Gregory Wyatt. Dinashe Nave Griffin. Dalen Yonadi Guax Pelico. DeAndre Larry Hainsworth. Sunday Trinice Halsey. Destiny Leasia Hamberry. Larry Jaden Tyreek Hamill. Tamia Gabrielle Hamilton. Cordaro Ray Hamlin Jr. Malcolm Alexander Hardy. Jacoby Christopher Harper. Giovanna Kaylin Harper. Derek Giovanna Kaylin Harper. Derek Devon Harrell. Nia Selena Harris. Tiana Makira Harris. Kaya Lene Harrison Green. Makaya Sasha Harvey. Jaden Lemire Hayes. Jawan Jason Haney. Janaea Janice Odell Haney. Denaya Lachelle Head. Marco Farid Hernandez Baradas. Lizzie Mabel Hernandez Castillo. Trinaya Elizabeth Heron. Taylor Elise Hayward. Noel Alexander Hibbett. Price Killian Hibbs. Mia Danae Hill. Cameron Purcell Holly Winfield. Jaden Lawrence Holloway. Jane Matthews Holloman. Elijah Eugene Hopkins. Nevaeh Labora Anaya Howard. Roosevelt James Hughes Jr. Antoine Isaiah Tayshawn Hurdle. Harmony Aurelia Lee Hurdle. Deshelle Kamboka Isaboke. Jeremy Eden Aria Jackson. Miranda Denise Jackson. Mariah Emmanuel Parker Jackson. Mariah Vanessa Ariel Jackson. Soraya Ariana Jacobs. Elizabeth Marion James. Vian Muhil Jayaраman. Cherish Philippa Jenkins. Sonia Jocelyn Jenkins. Tierra Joy Jenkins. Savannah Grace Jerrigan. Danny Gabriel Serna Jimenez. Miranda Gingel Jimenez. Jimena Giselle Geisel Jimenez. Samuel Keyshawn Jumpy Baptiste. Angel Shilea Johnson. Christopher Jermaine Johnson II. Darius Lee Johnson. Ariana Lulame Johnson. Haley Elizabeth Johnson. Jace Matthew Johnson. Janaya Vivian Johnson. Takenya Kiesia Johnson. Tayshawn Rashad Johnson. Tony Christopher Johnson. Alvin Leonard Jones III. Dallas Eugene Jones. Jacob Kelly Jones. Jalori Leonard Jones. Zaria Tanise Jones. Layla Gabrielle Jones Felton. Erin Nicole Hoya. Taryn Xavier Joyner. Byron Jose Huervezak. Corinne Nicole Jubilee. Erin May Keene. Rihanna Latrice Keaton. Justin Michael Kennedy. Maddox Lee King. Ian Daniel Kinsey. Addison Victoria Jane Kithcart. Addison Joseph Knapp. Anthony Jerome Knight, Jr. Nicholas Griffin Bondock Knight. Ayana Marley Knowles. Janaya Dion Imani Lassiter. Jaden Devon Lassiter. Hassan Rahman Law. Abigail Rose Layler. Angela Michaela Layler. Joshua Homan Lee. Ricky Myron Lee Jr. Tariq Jasir Lee. Chanel Constance Light. Anthony Michael Lewis. Jaden Malik Little. Caden Michael Liberman. Coralitza Lopez Martinez. Isaac Lugo. Amari D'Angelo Lynch. Trey Harry Lynch. Janine Nadal Molly. Natalie Nevea Mabry. Tyreek Lamonte Mabry. Tristan Job Mack. Mariah Nicole Malone. Roderick Deshaun Manning II. Jenna Ray Martin. Kenneth Dominic Matthews Jr. Ivan McCullough. Deshaun Devon McFarland. Andrea Sarah Anita McGill. Ashton Michael McHattie. Jeremy Nahum Mendez. Kayla Mendoza. Calicia Sole Mercado. Adriana Lynn Miller. Sade Kimani Miller. Shayna Marie Miller. Cam Nyree Mitchell. May Marie Mitchell. Omari Ravon Mitchell. Tamia Ashanti Mitchell. Anaya Brianne Mobley. Eva Michelle Mompremier. Brian Maurice Moore Jr. Melissa Amaya Moore. Susan Marie Moore. Javian Isaiah Woolbright, Wally Stewart Morales Cano. Travis Morales Sanchez. Everett Pierce Moreno. Amari Shaquem Morgan Wright. Diamond Tiana Princess Morning. Catherine Pola Morillo. Janaya Kamari Murphy. Leah Grace Murphy. Amaria Matana Naftali. Azaria Tova Natali. Katharina Cecilia Nagel. Kevin Nath. Elena Nicole Neal. Brandon Durrell Nesbitt Jr. Dwight D'Angelo Nichols Jr. Naomi Carolina Nieves Santiago. Kyle Robert Nisbet II. Rico Malik Nixon. Leon LaRue Noguchi Wilkins. Annabelle Lee O'Mara. Mark Zamir O'Neill. Emily Ruby Ordaz Ramos. Darian Jamal Page. Tina Pan. Deanna Geisel Paredes Ramirez. Diana Geisel Paredes Ramirez. Dominic Kiri Lee Parham Jr. Jasmine Brianna Parker. Michael Andrew Jonathan Parker. Param Jitendra Kumar Patel. Lori Priscilla Zuleika Patterson. Cameron Ryan Pearson. Elijah Omar P.A. Jamarie Simone Peoples. Alon Mason Perez Holst. Caius Antonio Person. Jasmine Antonia Patrice Phillips. Jordan Adonis Phillips. Shania Lavon Pierce. Kevin Penzone Mendoza. Dejanay Lachey Pitchford. Jasmine Carly Poindexter. Allison Page Pomerantz. Hunter Allen Ponick. Jamari Nasir Porter. Terrian Lamont Porter. Jackson Anthony Pratt. Tyra Monet Price. Gabrielle Ayana Pritchard. Jalen Jermaine Pryor. Taylor Ann Putt. Malaysia Regina Randall. Jordan Lamont Rayner. Kaylin Jewel Martin Renshaw. Karma Ann Richardson. Kenyon Mackay Richardson. Kiara Adriana Latoya Ricketts. Dania Tramicia Ridley. Adelie Shay Reinhardt. Matthew Andrew Roberts. Samira Andrea Robertson. Alea Shay Diane Rodney. Anthony Allen Rodriguez. Egenelise Enchotegi. Anthony Eduardo Romero. Ismar Israel Romero. Johanna May Roselle. Chesna Camille Aurora Rubenstein. Anaya Michelle Rudolph. Daniel Alfonso Ruiz. Gerson Daniel Ruiz Gomez. Edwin Miguel Savita Osacio. Celine Jasmine Sanchez. Jonathan Jose Sanchez Asensio. Jancel LL Sanchez Feliciano. Aaron Isabel Santiago. David Antonio Santos. Francisca Marie Acero Santos. Cicera Elisha Saed. Layla Corinne Shannon. Ethan Alexander Shaev. Dania Alexandria Deshay Simmons. Tresmere Laquan Simpson. Heaven Laverne Sims. Jada Sky Singleton. Tristan James Smalley. Darius Antron Smith Jr. Demario Antonio Malik Smith. Nathan Mackay Smith. Tyler Herman Smith. Zainubia Lene Mycoria Smith. Angelic Renee Poncia Sousa. Maurice Jamian Sparkman. Sailor Ray Sparks. Joshua Joel Spellman. Hannah Elizabeth Spragg. Amari Monet Springs. Wes Sproul. Braden Elijah Stafford. Nolan Patrick Stanley. Silas Santana Stanton. Anthony James Stavino Jr. Dylan Keith Stone. Sonier Marvelous Stratkiss White. Madison Lynn Strickland. Hanif Alfred Strobridge. Kara Grace Swanson. Leah Ann Marie Sweeney. Jaden Anthony Sykes. Xander Rose Sykes. Latasia DeAndrea Taylor. Mario Andrew Taylor. Jaden Anthony Sykes. Latasia DeAndrea Taylor. Mario Andrew Taylor. Octavian Raheem Taylor. Travis Lamont Taylor. Keyshawn Lamar Taylor. Jamad Antonio Thomas. Daquan Amarian Thompson. Bruce Renato Thornton Jr. Wadi Burnell Thurgood III. Raymond Kevin Tillman Jr. Cameron Noel Toppin. Shiloh Yvette Totten. Samarje Isaiah Towns. Sanaya Latrice Townsend. Matthew Curtis Tribble Jr. Shaolin Marie Tribble. Zoria Michaela Triplett. Evan Hardy Trotman. Priscilla Naomi Umflett. Joshua Rashad Usen. Ivana Alexandria Varela. Austin Ariel Velasquez Ramirez. Manuel James Vaughn. Luis Daniel Vasquez. Christopher Allen Vasquez Alleguar. Diana Vasquez Herrera. Madison Nicole Vellowald. Luis Antonio Velasquez Aguar. Ileana Ventura Cruz. Julian Donahue Villalobos Flores. Ulysses Ruben Villalobos Flores. Ashton Rourke Waddell. Demarion Marquet Wade. Jesse Jaquan Wade. Xavier Seon Walker. Aiden Anderson Wallace. Jakayla Dinette Wallace. Vega Dominic Wallace. Cameron James Walters. Winnie Wang. Malik Tyvon Washington. Tyleek Javon Washington. Quentin Jerome Washington Branch. Jeremy Edward Watson Jr. Jermaine Edward Watson Jr. Lavetta Janae Watson. Antonio Wayne Weatherspoon Jr. Zanaya Lynn Webb. Shanessa Suwain Wellington. Ayana Lachey Wells. Mariah Mercedes Weaver. Barbara Joanne Whaley. Amaya Nashe White. Elijah Nyree Wright. Riley Peyton Whitmore. Taylor Domir Whitaker. Jada Lacera Wiggins. Akila Antoinette Williams. Honesty Alexis Williams. Elijah Caleb Williams. Amari Keon Williams Scott. Isaac Nevea Wilson. Jaylyn Nicole Wilson. Keontae D'Angelo Wilson. Josiah Jacob Astor Winfield. James Rayon Winston. Zoe Ray Weishart. Tyla Bryant Francis Witherspoon. Gabriel Dylan Womack. Stephen Allen Woodis. Brendan Razel Boone Woodley. Gabriel Ethan Woods. Nathaniel Donnell Jermaine Woodson. Khalil Rashad Wooten. Trayvon Xavier Wright. Jamie Ray Wynn. Jasmine Ayana Young. Fatima Bernice Zamora. Cindy Zen. Zaire Sidney Ziegler. And Roderick Deshaun Manning II. Please stand as the graduates sing the alma mater led by senior members of the Oscar Smith High School. Gentlemen, remove your hats.
By the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, I pronounce you graduates of Oscar F. Smith High School. Graduates, please move your tassel from the right to the left.